I love The Rock. Psych! I've been doing absolutely everything in my power to prove my dominance over this cardboard cutout of a man for months. I've attempted to overcome The Rock physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. Like, I've literally every way possible. Heck, I even gained 6 million subscribers in 6 months just to prove a point. But today, I've completed the most audacious challenge yet.
Do you think that The Rock's gonna respond to me?
Is that's you?
That's me. That's me. What in the world?
In order to prove to the world that paper is without a doubt more powerful than rock.
If you're new around here, you're probably wondering, why does Isaiah Photo hate The Rock?
Everybody loves The Rock. Heck, he's the highest paid actor in the world. Well, it all comes down to one DM in which he had the audacity to leave me on red. Now, that might seem petty to some, but I'm a pretty petty guy. And so for the last 6 months, I've been doing absolutely everything in my power to be bigger than The Rock. And since I'm not going to be bigger than him physically, I began my digital dominance over The Rock here on YouTube. And I quickly realized that I couldn't do it by myself. This task was too big. And I'm just a 5'7" man who recently bought a man purse and once wore height-increasing shoes unironically. And so I needed backup. In fact, I needed an army of dedicated recruits who were willing to go above and beyond for the cause. And let's just say, it worked. Month after month, the Too Easy Army grew stronger and more determined than ever. We battled our way with the hope of completing the impossible. Through injuries and suffering, we finally closed the gap to touching distance. However, even though we were displaying our absolute dominance over The Rock online, he stayed silent and completely ignored us. That's when I had an idea. I couldn't just win the digital battle. I had to settle this beef once and for all, and this time in person. And so, with my newfound confidence from my man purse, I went to Hollywood to settle our differences with a friendly game of rock, paper, scissors. I successfully walked straight onto a colored carpet of an absolute slapper of an event that I will under no circumstances name or return to. I even managed to get on the TV coverage of this event. And with the magic of editing and Gaussian blur, I will try my best to make it impossible to guess which event this was. In the end, unfortunately, it turns out that it was all for nothing. The Rock found out I was in town and escaped to Hawaii before I had the chance to paper his rock. But I wasn't gonna let him stop me. In fact, I used it as motivation that no matter what, I was gonna paper his rock. Why do I keep saying that? And after I finally passed on May 26th,
we now have like 15 more subscribers than The Rock Johnson on YouTube.
I knew I had to do something huge to get his attention. Something that he wasn't going to expect. I need to bring attention to our beef in a way that stopped people in their tracks. And one better way to get people's attention than a massive board used for advertisements. Also known as a billboard. This billboard has to be in a location where The Rock will see it, and it just so happens it's going to be in New York City for an event, which might be the perfect shot. I also have a reputation for using billboards to get people's attention. Like this one I put up for a disgraced YouTuber that will not be named. And that thing was expensive. And I've spent all my money on this man purse, so I began researching for the perfect billboard.
This one is $100,000 a day, which is, it's like 625 grand a week. This job does not pay that well.
But I continued my search because I had a plan up my sleeve to fund my billboard dreams.
Hey there, Adam. Looking to purchase a billboard, and I'm wondering if that's something that you can help me with. If you give me a call back at 715-1, that'd be great. Thank you. Bye-bye. We're gonna get that billboard, folks. We're gonna get it.
And I know what you're thinking. How the heck are we gonna fund that?
We're gonna see if I can get a $100,000 loan for a billboard for a day. This is bound to work, right? Respect for the Too Easy Army. So, they laughed at me. Honestly, don't know what I'm gonna do. I definitely don't have the capital to throw at a billboard. I'm not gonna get a loan, clearly. Honestly, cannot think of any other way that I can make this work in terms of finding the money and actually getting a billboard up. I thought this was gonna be a lot easier, honestly. This is proving to be extremely difficult in pretty much every way possible.
And while I was doubting the plan, there was just one thing to do.
Boom!
Take an ice bath to once more prove my dominance over The Rock by beating his polar plunge time of 10 minutes while I think of a better plan.
And while I'm sitting in this ice bath, I might as well tell you about a sponsor of this video, Honey. Warming it in, baby. Honey isn't just the #1 online shopping tool. It's also kind of like your internet sidekick. Almost like this ice is my sidekick today. You guys know I have a pretty bad online shopping problem. Well, lucky for me, Honey automatically searches for available promo codes and applies them to whatever you have in cart, saving you money online.
5 minutes, 50% of the way. No big deal. By far the best part about Honey is that it's actually fun to use. Unlike soaking in an ice bath and catching hypothermia. Like me.
Honey actually already works on a lot of your favorite sites too, which makes my life super easy. 8.5 minutes. We're so close. It is absolutely free. Use my link joinhoney.com/IsaiahPhoto and get it today. 10 minutes, one final dunk to celebrate. Woo! Stop paying full price for stuff online, you guys. Join Honey today. Suck it, Rock. I'm better than you.
And I didn't just beat The Rock's record. No surprise there. I also came up with a genius plan in the ice bath.
As you guys know, we've been having a ridiculously hard time finding a billboard that I could actually afford. So I had this big brain moment. I have a couple of friends, Eric and Will, who started a company called Carrot Card. I messaged them just I know they've done billboards before, out of the blue. Hey, can we do a billboard? Literally a minute later, like 60 seconds, both of them, Will and Eric, so down to do the billboard. I hope that we can pull this off. We're going right now.
I had absolutely no idea what to expect, but I knew that whatever it was gonna be big. I made it to New York, the city where dreams come true. And let me tell you, my dreams are quite literally about to come true. I cannot overemphasize how massive this moment in history is for me. You guys have joined me in my efforts to not just defeat The Rock, but create a community of amazing people. The Too Easy Army is about to accomplish the most insane challenge that I honestly didn't even think was possible. And even though I'm pretty sure the guy next to me on this subway just ripped a huge fart, holy crap, that stuff is thick and dense. I'm still stoked to see this billboard.
Oh my gosh. I see my name. Bro, that is the weirdest feeling in the world to see your name on there. That's crazy.
And while I was gazing at this masterpiece, The Rock was taking the stage just a few blocks away.
Hello, New York City.
There is no way he's not going to see this.
Oh my word. That's me. Oh my God.
This billboard is beautiful. It's not just the largest version of myself that I've ever seen. It also contains a message, one that might just change the world as we know it.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
As I'm standing here and seeing my face on this billboard, I realize that nobody else cares. Excuse me, sir. That's me.
No.
Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt as me. What are you talking about? Of course it is. He doesn't believe me.
And there's no point of having a billboard up if no one's going to look at it. So I decided to ask some of these lovely New Yorkers if they thought The Rock would respond to my message.
Excuse me, miss. Do you think that The Rock is going to respond to my message? He won't respond to me. So I put it on a billboard. What do you think? You think he'll respond?
Probably not.
What?
I won't be taking no for an answer, just like I won't be taking no from The Rock.
Do you think he'll respond? Maybe? Do you think that The Rock will respond?
That's you. Hopefully, yeah.
You think he'll respond?
Yeah.
Heck yes, he will. Thank you, sir.
I really hope he does.
And for whatever reason, this woman even wanted a photo with me. But this billboard wasn't just for kicks and giggles, mostly because I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. This billboard was our biggest message to The Rock yet. Quite literally, it's the largest. It's very large. It's a big billboard, you guys. But that's not enough, because he's been ignoring me for months, and he most likely ignored my billboard. However, there's one thing that he can't ignore. You.
Isaiah chooses paper.
Isaiah chooses paper.
Isaiah chooses paper.
Isaiah chooses paper.
Isaiah chooses paper. Your move, Rock.
The Too Easy Army has passed The Rock once and for all, but he hasn't responded. Go and comment on every single one of his socials. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Isaiah chooses paper. Your move, Rock.
Oh, and this sign reminds me, you should most definitely go and watch this video. Like, right now. Click it. Please.